So I recently had a moment. It was one of those moments where I sort of saw what I was doing and how I was getting myself stuck. And I noticed that it was a way that I've gotten myself stuck before. And I thought maybe it's how some other people get stuck as well. What I was doing was I looked at my life, and it was very obviously not where I had thought I wanted to be, and it looked like the path that I had planned to get to where I wanted to go wasn't playing out the way I wanted it to play out. I had thought I was going to go this way, and then my life went this way. And the moment I saw that that's what was happening was I saw that I was living in my thinking, wishing that my life was actually over here, while seeing my life over here, and this gap was basically discomfort, it was pain. And first of all, the second I saw that, it was a little bit silly because it was as if I was thinking that, but I've got reasons for why things should be over here. It was as if I was trying to convince life that it had gone the wrong way, that actually I was cleverer than it, and it had clearly made a wrong decision, and it should be over here, the way I thought it would be. And that's a little bit arrogant to think that I might know better than to life. I might know better than life itself, um, partially because I'm part of life, and to think that I am smarter than life would be, it seems unlikely. and and the other thing is, it was basically uh, crippling me mentally. It was it was stopping me from simply carrying on. It was I was so fixated on this gap between where I wanted to be and how things actually were, that I wasn't open to actually just seeing things how they were and then doing something else and sort of rolling with it. And then I thought, well, Jesus, this is. It seems like this is the kind of thing that uh, it happens to people. It happens to people. They essentially look at things and wish that they were different. And and seeing that I might have a preference for how things could be, and then using that idea as sort of the rudder of my ship to direct myself towards that is one thing, but being completely ignoring if the current is going the other way um, doesn't help. It doesn't really work very well. Uh, it tends to be a little bit more stressful, as I found out. And when I'm able to respect my plan for the plan it is, for when I'm able to respect my notions of where I'm going and how I'm going to get there and what it's going to look like along the way, as just that, as something, as a map I'm using to guide myself, but never confusing that for what ought to actually be there when I get there, um, and paying attention the whole way, keeping my eyes open, you know.